So I'm Daniel Yeo. I was president in 2001-2002. I currently work for a charity called WaterAid. I'm their water security and climate change policy analyst. So we work in 26 countries around the world on water and sanitation, and I advise on our policy at national and international level on water security and climate change. My biggest thing about my Sabb year was I learned a lot about handling complexities and dilemmas and having to make decisions between things that initially seem straightforward but actually are very complicated. And that's helped me, that's influenced my choice of what I do now, and that it's really driven me to be passionate about advocacy and rights and representing people and representing those whose voice perhaps might not otherwise be heard. And that's really defined who I am and what I've done today.
Hello, I'm Martin Essery. I was president of the Students' Union between 2004 and 2005. And yeah, it was a brilliant year. I absolutely adored everything about it. It was fantastic about getting an oversight of a whole organisation and being responsible for lots of parts of that organisation. And it helped me when I walked into my interview, because I'm currently a teacher, an assistant head teacher now in a school. I went to have an interview for Teach First, a brilliant organisation that you should all look into. And when I walked into the interview, they asked me, give me an example of a time that you were a leader. And I had an amazing answer all prepared about having led a student body and been involved in organising a whole sort of students' union organisation, and yeah, it was just immense and it helped me out massively in the interview. I would argue that it helped me out as much as my degree did in helping me get my job, and it would be an amazing thing for everyone to get involved in, so you should definitely do it.
My name is Valerie Copenhagen. I was one of the Sabbs during the year of 2004 to 2005. My area was looking at Vice President Student Development and Activities, so that was very much linked with societies, training, development and volunteering. I had a fantastic year. I currently work at the National Deaf Children's Society with two kind of areas. One of the areas is to do with family representation and making sure that we engage with them and support the needs that they have. And the other area is linking to the Department of Health. So I'm doing a bit of work around audiology services and in particular transition. What the best thing about being a Sabb here at Bath University? Well, I couldn't really limit it to one, so I've come up with a couple of them. I think one of the things is that the ability to understand that you can do anything. Anything is possible, and that's a really good feel-good factor to take away from it. The other thing is you get so many opportunities and networking events that you go to where you meet people who are just very relevant to the area that you may be interested in when you want to work on later in life. What would I have taken away, or what have I taken away from it? I'd say the ability to think with a strategic head-on, so actually knowing that yes, you can make a difference on the kind of grassroots level, but also making a big difference as part of a team, and I think that's very important to take away from it. The experience of being a Sabb here at Bath University has influenced my job majorly. There are lots of different reasons. Some of these reasons relate to the fact that I wanted to work with people. The ability to work with lots of different people here at Bath University, whether they were undergrad, whether they were professionals, whether they were postgrads, was very exciting and very new to me, and that's something I've taken on into my current role. The other thing that I've got from this experience is the ability to work for a charity, so again making a difference, and I know that's something that being a Sabb here, you do make a difference, and that's something you'll take away from.
Hi, my name is Tara McNally and I was Vice President Academic and Welfare in 2005-2006. I currently work for the Government Economic Service, and the best thing about being a Sabb was the ability to transform what I was learning in my degree to actually a real life situation, putting into practice what I was learning and actually influencing and affecting the lives of the current crop of students.
And do you think being a Sabb has influenced your decision of your career?
I work for government now. I would never have thought of doing that and actually doing a job which benefits society as a whole if I hadn't done my Sabb year. It's changed my position in life completely.
Matt Rayner, I was VP Sport 2005 and 6. I also did a degree in sports development and coach education. From the experience that I gained as a Sabb, I gained a lot of experience working with the university and also with all the students in terms of sports development. From becoming a Sabb, even before I started my final year, I started working with the Lawn Tennis Association. As soon as I graduated, I was headhunted as a sports development officer, working with schools and developing sport within the community, which is mainly what the VP Sport is all about. It's about developing student sport. From there, I now work for local government and work for a department, and basically it's all about developing sport. That's me done.
Hello, my name's Flounder. I was Student Union President 2006 to 2007. I had the most fantastic year as Student Union President. I now work as an International Commercial Associate for HSBC, which basically means I am a dirty banker and I've sold out the student movement. But by the by, to be a Sabb has been an incredible experience. The skills I've picked up, networking, generally being with people, working with people, communication, I've learnt it all as a sabbatical officer. It's what's got me where I am today. And I can't say enough good things about it as a year. I had no intention of doing it when I did, but I have to say it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. And there's no shadow of a doubt I wouldn't have got where I am today without having actually had that year under my belt. When I went for the job role, it was the only thing I had on my CV to actually talk about, and it is what got me where I am today.
Hi, my name is Hayden Arrowsmith. I was Vice President Activities and Development here at the Bath Students' Union. My current role, I work for a major road constructor and I'm on a management graduate programme, and it's going all right, going well. The best thing about being a Sabb, apart from the obvious really helping students, which was fantastic in my role as Activities and Development, to be at Bath for another couple of years and to keep meeting all the new students that came through to play the sport and generally just be part of a fantastic Students' Union. The whole thing was awesome, so I can't really single out a single thing. And my current job, yeah, it really has influenced it because it's a management programme. So I'm using the skills that I learned as a sabbatical officer to influence what I do on a daily basis, meeting people, hopefully future training people, but also working with senior staff and peers likewise. So definitely influenced it.
Hi, I'm Tom Major. I was VP Communications in 2008 and 2009. Now I am an IT manager for a little charity in London. The thing that the sabbatical role did for me, whichever role you run for, is the same. It teaches you how to work with people. You learn how to interact with people at top levels of organisation. You'll be working with the top levels of university staff. And you learn how to handle yourself in meetings, how to network, how to work with people like that. It's absolutely brilliant. When you go for an interview, when you apply for a job, you'll find that everything that you write about is all about being a Sabb. You'll have answered every question. Every question you ask them, you'll know how to answer it. You have so many experiences as a sabbatical officer, and it is absolutely invaluable for anything that you might want to do in future. It doesn't matter which position you run for. My absolute piece of advice to you is just to run. You've just got to do it.
Hi, I'm James Christmas. I was Vice President of Sport here for 2008 2010. Right, best thing about being a Sabb, well, several things really. Giving something back to the students, furthering the knowledge and stuff that I learnt from university, and as Hayden said just before me, just grabbing an extra couple of years here. Such a fantastic place and area and people. What I'm currently doing is working in a doctor's surgery, covering for the business manager there. I'm learning so much in this role. I couldn't have done it without being a Sabb. It's really good. We're earning loads of money, and it just continue to help me in my future career.